Assalamu alaikum and welcome to day 2 of the 5 Pillars tournament with me, Basit Khan. After only 2 rounds that have been specially designed to test their knowledge and in some cases their common sense, we'll inshallah be putting one more person through to the semi-finals. Our 3 hopeful contestants are already waiting on the line, so take a look at how you play round 1, the pillar round.
Round 1 is the pillar round. Contestants are faced with 5 questions on 5 pillars of Islam. But here's where the risky decisions come into play. For each pillar, the contestant gets to choose how hard they're willing to go. Choose an easy level 1 question and you'll earn yourself 10 points. But take a risk at level 5 and the 50 points could put you well into the lead. So how well do you really know your 5 pillars? The decision is yours.
Okay, so now you know how to play the game. It's time to meet contestant number 1. Assalamu alaikum, Saima.
Assalamu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you, my sister?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And you joined us all the way from Chelmsford today?
Yes, I am.
Oh, mashallah. And how are things in Chelmsford?
Alhamdulillah, it's lovely and bright.
Lovely, bright, and lovely and green.
Yeah.
It's outside of London. That's the place to be, really, isn't it?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And Saima, who's supporting you in your house right now with you? Who's giving you the words of encouragement?
No one's actually at home yet.
Oh, so you're by yourself?
Yeah.
I was hoping the family would be there saying, come on, Saima, we want you to win, we want you to do well.
Well, I think they'll distract me.
Well, inshallah, have you prepared? I trust you're ready.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And, we've got a few questions here waiting for you. Now, first question, of course, is going to be on Iman. But remember, you only have 20 seconds to answer each question. Mm-hmm. And as I go through it, I'm going to tell you when the time begins, and I'll tell you as soon as your time has finished. But the time will only start after I finish asking the question, and then you have 20 seconds to answer that. If you do run out of time, you won't receive any point for that question. So do remember that. Now, we start with the 5 pillars. Are you confident, Saima?
Half and half.
Half and half. Inshallah, we'll build up that confidence. We'll start with Iman. We'll start with something nice and gentle. Mm-hmm. And inshallah, you tell me, Saima, what level of difficulty would you like?
Number 2, please.
Number 2. Okay, so difficulty number 2, which is for 20 points on the topic of Iman. Are you ready, Saima?
Yep.
Okay, so the question for 20 points is, who said, I will be the leader of mankind on the day of judgment? Time starts now. I will be the leader of mankind on the day of judgment. Who said that?
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
MashaAllah, spot on. It was indeed the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who said, I will be the leader of mankind on the day of judgment. That's 20 points.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
Allahu Akbar. MashaAllah, there you go. So we're off the board. The score's ticking. We've got runs on the board, as they say. Alhamdulillah. Right. Yeah. Next topic is on Salah. And on the topic of Salah, which level of difficulty would you like to go for?
Number 1, please.
Number 1. Okay, so for 10 points. I thought you'd have more confidence, Saima. We should be going for something harder. You want to stick to number 1?
Yes, please.
Well, okay, for 10 points. Okay, this will take you up to 30. And inshallah, you'll get this. I'm sure you'll get this. For 10 points, how many compulsory prayers are there in a day?
5.
5, that's it. Told you that was an easy one. Easy 10 points there. The scoreboard's ticking along nicely. If I should be a cricket commentator, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
It's ticking along nicely. We're up to 30 points. Right, you've got 3 more topics to go. We're on to the topic of zakah. On the topic of zakah, which level would you like to go for, Saima?
1, please.
1 again. Okay, so if you get this, remember you go up to 40. And the question on zakah, for 10 points, on which of the following does one not have to pay zakah? So on which one do you not have to pay zakah? Is it gold, silver, paper money, or diamonds?
Paper money.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Diamond.
I don't know if I should take it. What's your final answer? Let's go with your final answer.
Paper money.
Paper money. Oh no, I made you go back. The correct answer was diamonds. It was diamonds. I mean, you did say diamonds.
I did say diamonds.
You did say diamonds. I think because you said paper money to start with, and then you went back. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Saima. I can't accept it.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry, but it was diamonds. It was diamonds. That was the correct answer we were looking for. But hey, look, it was only 10 points, so you're still on 30. And we have 2 topics left. We're on to the topic of Saum. The topic of Saum, which level of difficulty would you like to go for?
4.
4?
Yes, please.
Okay, so question on Saum for 40 points. What is the reasoning for fasting an additional day together with the 10th of Muharram? Time starts now.
Because of the Jews, so it could be different of the Jews.
MashaAllah, you got that absolutely right. Didn't even need the timer there, really, did we? You knew that one. So that's, alhamdulillah, that's 40 points. So that takes you up to 70. Oh, sorry, we had 20. No, hold on. Are we on 70 or 80? It's 70. We are on 70. I forget to count myself at times. I do. You're on. Okay. So, MashaAllah, you're on 70 points there. MashaAllah, how do you feel about that, Saima?
Really good.
MashaAllah, fantastic. 70 points. And we've still got a question to go. Now, it's on Hajj. I think you should go for a level 3 here because we might be able to just round this up to 100. Everyone wants to score a century.
I want to go on 5.
You want to go on 5? MashaAllah, have you been on Hajj, Saima?
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, then this will be easy. This will be a doddle.
I hope so.
Inshallah. Right, okay, so for question for 50 points on Hajj, which will take you up to 120 if you get this right. Who supplied the water during the Prophet's final Hajj? So who supplied the water during the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, final Hajj? Time starts now.
Is it Abu Hudaybiyah?
Ooh, it was actually Abdul Muttalib.
Oh.
That was the answer we were looking for. But hey, never mind. Look, you're still on 70 points.
Okay.
And we have completed the 5 pillars. We got 2 out of 3. Actually, we got 3 out of 5. So alhamdulillah, that was a very good start. But don't go in because there's still a chance to win more points in the second round. Now, for our viewers at home, you can join in by tweeting or emailing your comments to us. Let us know how many questions you managed to get right, or even if you just learnt something new. Assalamu alaikum, Sabrina from Enfield.
Oh, yeah, hello.
How are you doing, Sabrina? You all right?
I'm all right, yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Excited to be here on 5 pillars?
Yeah,
All prepared, all revisioned up?
yeah, hopefully, yeah.
And you've had your Quran and had these books piled up and you're reading through them, no doubt?
Yeah.
Oh, mashallah, mashallah. And who's cheering you on at home right now?
Pardon?
Who's behind you? Who's cheering you at home? Do you have a support base there?
Yeah, my sister.
Oh, mashallah, mashallah. We hope to hear your sister scream when you get the answers right.
Okay, yeah.
That's what we're hoping for. Right, Sabrina, now, you know the rules. We have 5 topics. We have the 5 pillars.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you confident?
Yeah, I'm confident.
You're confident. Inshallah, you'll do. You sound confident. So the first topic we're going to go on to is Iman.
Okay.
And on the question of Iman, which topic would you like? Or which level of difficulty, rather, would you like? Level 1 to 5?
Can I have 2?
2. Okay, so for 20 points on the topic of Iman, the question is, fill in the blanks. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, none of you truly believes until he loves for his blank what he loves for himself. What's that blank?
Himself.
No, none of you truly believes until he loves for
His brother, sorry.
his brother. That's it. Yep, and you got that right. None of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. So you got 2 points there. Or sorry, 20 points on a 2-point question there. MashaAllah, how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
That's good, right? Good start.
Yeah.
Ah, MashaAllah, alhamdulillah. That's just, you get a few points on the board, always makes life easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, now on the question of Salah, what level would you like to go for?
I'm going to try 30. Level 3.
Level 3, let's go for it. Let's take you up to 50, half century. Okay, for 30 points on Salah, what is the best prayer after the obligatory prayers? Time starts now.
Would it be the Nawafil?
It would be the, sorry, say that again?
Nafawil.
Nafawil. It is a type of Nafawil, but give me a specific one.
Night prayer?
Night prayer, I think I can accept that. I think the night prayer is absolutely right. Qiyamul Layl or Tahajjud. Absolutely, we can give you that one. That's 30 points there. Well done.
Thank you.
How do you feel about that? You're up to 50 already.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You excited? What's your sister saying in the background there?
Just screaming in silence.
Screaming in silence. I like that one. Doesn't mean she's waving her hands around, but no noise is coming out.
Yeah.
That's the good way to celebrate, really, isn't it? It is a good way to celebrate. Okay, Sabrina, you're up to 50 points. We're on to the third topic now, which is the topic of zakah. So the topic of zakah, which level would you like to go for?
I think 1.
1, okay. It's for 10 points on zakah. Question is, why do men inherit twice the share of women in some situations?
Is it like to keep the offspring going or something like that? The son, something.
Ooh, it's more because the men have to care and provide for women in their family.
Okay, yeah.
So that's the reason why. But good try there, good attempt. That was a good question, and I think you made a good attempt at that. But look, that's why I said you should have gone for something slightly harder. Could have got something different there. But anyway, okay, so we're on to question number 4, which is now on Saum. So again, question to you, Sabrina, which level of difficulty would you like to go for?
2.
2. Okay, so for 20 points on Som. How many poor people should a person feed for missing an obligatory fast for a valid reason if he or she is unable to make it up? Time starts now.
Is it how much he's missed?
Question is, how many poor people should a person feed? So how many people should you feed for missing a fast?
The amount of people you've actually... No, so the amount of days you haven't fasted. So if you haven't fasted for 2 days, you need to fast 2 people.
So basically, it's 1 person per fast.
Yeah.
That's it. You're spot on. You got that absolutely right. That's another 20 points for you there. Mashallah, you're up to, what's that, 70 points?
Yeah.
70 points, not far off that century now.
Yeah.
And it's the topic of Hajj. Have you been on Hajj, Sabrina?
Never.
Never? Oh, God. All right. So you might want to go for a 1 on this one then. No, don't let me put you off. You decide. What level do you want to go for?
Level 2.
Level 2. Okay, so it takes you up to 90 if you get this one, right?
Okay.
So for 20 points on the topic of Hajj, let's have a look at this. What is the Arabic name for the border where a person must enter the state of Ihram?
Ooh.
So what is the name of that border? Time's ticking. Time's ticking away.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
You give up?
Yeah, I give up. Yeah.
The answer was the miqat.
Oh yeah.
The miqat. That's the border where a person must enter the state of Ihram. But hey, look, you didn't do too bad there. You still scored 70 points, which is a good start. And now that you've completed the 5 pillars, like I say, you're on to 70 points. And I still think there's a great chance to get some more points in the second round. But before we do that, let's meet contestant number 3. Okay, let's go to contestant number 3. Assalamu alaikum, Amina from Newcastle.
Hi, walaikum salam.
How are you, sister?
I'm alright, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, very well. You sound excited to be here with us today.
I am, yeah.
Oh, mashallah, mashallah. And what have you done to prepare? Have you been studying rigorously over the last few days?
I have, well, not the last few days, yes, and I did my application.
Oh, mashallah, mashallah. So what kind of, what did you study? Is there anything you, actually, or maybe you don't want to give those secrets away to the other contestants?
Oh, just various and like on the actual pillars.
Oh, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, that's good. And who's cheering you on at home?
Oh, my whole family.
Oh, mashallah. Are there any young nippers there who are cheering you on?
8-year-old.
Oh, 8-year-old, mashallah, mashallah. Come on, mum. And inshallah, you'll do well, sister. You'll do well. You will do well indeed. Now, we've got 5 questions for you on the 5 pillars, of course, and you get to choose the level of difficulty. That's simple, isn't it? Are you ready, sister?
I am.
Okay, let's go for this. Right, so our first question is going to be on Iman. And so in terms of difficulty, what level would you like to go for?
3.
3. Okay, we go for 3, which is 30 points. So 30 points on the topic of Iman. And the question is, what will happen with each blow of the trumpet on the Day of Judgment? So what will happen with each blow of the trumpet on the Day of Judgment? Your time starts.
Okay, everyone will die.
Okay. And?
The second one will be, everyone's going to be resurrected.
So everyone will die and then will be resurrected. I think I can take that answer. I think you got that right. That's 30 points. Well done. How do you feel about that?
Great.
Great. Are they all shouting in exclamation of joy in the house behind you?
I will be at the end.
Inshallah, inshallah. Well, that's a great start. 30 points. That's a good score on the board to get kicking with. Next topic is on Salah. So on Salah, which level would you like to go for?
5.
5. Oh, my goodness. So that means you pray 5 times a day. You'll know this. You'll know this without any problem. Okay, Salah for 50 points. Question is, which optional Salah can be performed in the time after sunrise and before noon? Time starts. The optional Salah between sunrise and noon, between Fajr and Dhuhr.
Duha.
Salah ad-Duha. You got that. I told you you'd get that. Mashallah, 50 points. You're up to 80 points already. That's cracking. You're going to score 100 before we even get past the fourth in the third question, inshallah. But that's great. How do you feel about that?
Good.
Good, mashallah. That's what we like to hear. You need to feel good. I feel good for you as well. Alhamdulillah, that's fantastic. Right, third topic is on zakah. We're already on 80 points. On the topic of zakah, what level of difficulty would you like to go for?
3.
3, let's go for a 3. So for 30 points, which will take you up to 110 if we get this. But the question on zakah for 30 points, which of the following people is not allowed to receive your zakah? So which of the following is not allowed to receive your zakah? Your son, your employee, your friend, or a poor Muslim? Time starts.
Say that again?
So which of the following are not allowed to receive zakah? Your son, your employee, your friend, or a poor Muslim?
Son.
Son, yep, spot on. You got that again. 30 points there. Mashallah, it's a 100% record right now. You could be the first to get all 5 right, mashallah. That's fantastic. Okay, so topic of Saum.
Okay.
Which level of difficulty do you like?
5.
5. Wow, mashallah. So you're fasting. It's good. It's good, mashallah. Okay, so for 50 points, the topic of Saum. On which day of the week will the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, fast because it was the day on which he was born? Clock's ticking. Monday. Wow. Monday.
I've recently been wanting to do Mondays and Thursdays, but I keep putting it off.
Oh, mashallah, that's fantastic. That's one of the harder questions we had as well. I think we need to have like a level 6 or 7 for you. You've done so well. I mean, I've almost lost. You're on 160. You could smash the 200 mark. It's very rarely do we get people going past the 200 mark. So, sister, are you ready for the final topic?
Inshallah.
The final topic is on Hajj. Have you been on Hajj before?
No.
Oh, so you might struggle on this one, but you may know people who have, so it might make it easier. What level would you like to go for on Hajj?
I think the highest 5.
You want to go for 5 again? Okay, let's go for 5. This will take you to 210 if you get this, and I wish you all the best of luck on this as well. So, for 50 points on Hajj. In the Islamic calendar, what is the earliest date a pilgrim may leave Mina after Hajj? So in the Islamic calendar, what is the earliest date a pilgrim may leave Mina after Hajj? Clock's ticking.
Just the date.
Just the date. Guess one. It's 30 dates.
8.
8. Oh, almost. You just need to add 4 more. It was the 12th. The 12th of the Hijjah, and you would have had that. But hey, look, that's not bad. You had a cracking first round there. You got 4 out of 5. And that meant 160 points. How do you feel about that?
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
Alhamdulillah. I think you stand a very good chance of going through to the next round here. But inshallah, we've still got another round to go. So let's see how you do at that stage. But that is the end of the pillar round for all 3 other contestants. So let's see how the overall scores currently stand. Now, Saima has 70 points. Sabrina also has 70 points. But Amina, who we just spoke to, has a cracking 160 points. Here's a chance for you at home to join in. See if you can answer this question. Before fasting in Ramadan was revealed, which fast was considered obligatory in the early days of Islam? Stay tuned until the end of the show to find out if you're right. Now, let's get back to the tournament. This is how you play the buzzword round.
Round 2. The buzzword round is where the challenge really begins. The presenter will describe a series of words that you will have to guess. But there's a catch. When describing the target words, he can't use any of the buzzwords. It's trickier than it sounds. Can you guess the word elephant without using the words animal, trunk or surah? You've only got 60 seconds to guess as many target words as you can. And with each correct word worth 10 points, this could keep you well into the game and in with a chance in winning the grand prize.
So it sounds simple enough, and there's still time for the all-important scores to change. So let's go straight back to contestant number 1. Assalamu alaikum, Saima.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you, Saima? You okay?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. You looking forward to round number 2?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Remember, I think you were on 70 points before we finished round 1, so there's plenty of time to now build up those points. I want you to pass that century. That's what I'm after. Now, the way this is going to work is I'm going to give you some clues, and you have to try and guess what I'm describing. But there's certain buzzwords that I cannot use. Now, for the viewers at home, these buzzwords will be coming up on your screen. And there's 10 points for each correct word you get, and you've got 60 seconds to guess as many as you can. Now, you cannot pass, so just keep guessing. Okay, now, are you ready, Saima?
Yes.
Okay, remember, we'll try and get through as many as I can, and let's build up those points. So, your first one, the clue is the Prophet used to have these for iftar. And it's a sunnah to break.
Date.
Date, yes, that's it, absolutely. The second one is bees make it.
Honey.
Honey, yep. Okay, and the third one is they're long and curved. They grow in large bunches. Monkeys like to eat them.
Bananas.
Bananas, yep. Okay, fourth one. It's when the Quran was revealed.
In the month of Ramadan.
More specific than that, we look for it every year during the holy month. What's the day? It's towards the end of Ramadan, but we never know the exact date.
What night? 27th.
It's what's the name? What's the name? The name of that night? Laylatul Qadr, that's it, right? Okay. The next one is when people seclude themselves to concentrate on Allah, to feel closer to Allah. Happens in the last 10 days of Ramadan.
On one of the odd nights.
Now, what happens during the last 10 days? We seclude ourselves in the last 10 days of Ramadan. What's that whole process called? It was reported that Prophet ﷺ said the reward for performing it was, manyfold. There's a lot of reward for the last 10 days.
If you do itikaf?
Oh, yes. Oh, the time was up. Oh, I think you just said that. You got the answer right. It was itikaf, but I think it just fell outside of when the time ran out. Oh, I'm sorry, Saima. You're so close. So you got 4 there. That's 40 points. How'd you feel about that? That's taken you over 100 at least. Alhamdulillah. We're 110. I think 100 is a very competitive score on this program. I think it's a very competitive score. I think you're doing really well. And have you enjoyed the experience?
Yes, it was.
Alhamdulillah. That's fantastic. Well, look, we're going to add up those points there. We're going to see how the other contestants do, but we'll have to wait to see if that's good enough to get you into those all-important semi-finals. Now, let's see if contestant number 2 can do any better. So, Sabrina, are you ready for round 2?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to read out a series of... I'm going to give you a few clues and just jump in as soon as you know the answer. You think you know the answer. Remember, just keep firing them away because we're going to try and get you as many points as we can in this round and get you past that 100 mark. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so first clue. It's a type of an animal. It has black and yellow stripes. Collects pollen from flowers.
Bee.
Bee, yeah, absolutely right. Okay, so another type of animal, but it has 8 legs. Save the Prophet and the companions.
Spider.
Spider, yep, absolutely right. It's another animal. We love animals. They're usually found in hot countries. They bite you and they suck your blood.
Snake.
No, when they bite you, it's itchy. Little thing, little animal in hot countries bites you. Gives you a spot. Mosquito, yeah, that's the one, right. Okay, he was one of the Sahaba and was known for his beautiful voice. Bilal, yes, absolutely right. Next one, it's the person who lets you know it's time to pray.
Imam?
No, he stands at the top of the minaret.
Muezzin?
Muezzin, yes, that's it, right. If we do good deeds, we will enter this place. It has 8 doors. What gates? Beautiful gardens. Paradise, yep, that's it. Time's up, mashallah. How many did we get there? I think you did about 5 there. 6 you did. Mashallah, you're very good there, Sabrina. 60 points on top of your 70. What's that, 130 you're on?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I can't even describe.
Mashallah. I think that's a good score. Do you think you're in with a chance of getting through to the semi-finals?
Hopefully, inshallah.
Inshallah. I'm sure you will. And your sister's still celebrating in silence in the background?
Yeah.
Mashallah. Well, have you enjoyed your time today?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, mashallah, fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us, Sabrina. 130, very competitive score. I've only got one more contest to go before we uncover our semi-finalists. So let's go back to contestant number 3 and see how they do. Now, Amina, you just scored 160 points in the first round. I think that was a cracking performance. We're now on to the second round. Obviously, what I'm going to do is, this is an opportunity for you, obviously, to score more points and get past that 200 mark. And I'm going to throw you a few clues and just jump in whenever you're ready. So, Amina, are you ready?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay, so here we go. Your first clue. You can use this to travel across the oceans. You can use oars to steer it. It floats and carries people. What am I? I float, I carry people on the sea.
Ship.
A ship, yes, that's right. We can go... Okay, another name for a ship.
A boat.
A boat, yes, that's it. Well, accept boat. We have to be very particular here. Okay, so the second one is it's a man when he's a child, a young man.
A young man.
A term for a young man. What, a child, a man when he's a child. A young man.
A boy.
A boy, that's it. Yeah, see, it's simple, it's straightforward. Okay, now your house is surrounded by them. Made of bricks. Keep you safe from the natural elements. What's your house? What's around your house? And it's made of bricks.
Wall.
Wall, yes, that's it, right. So we need this one to get you to 200. She fed the last messenger when he was a baby. From the tribe of Bani Sa'd. His foster mother until he was 2. Oh, we've run out of time. Run out of time was, of course, Halima was the answer we were looking for there, but
No, say down time, Halima.
you got 30, yeah, we didn't, the time ran out, but you got 30. You still scored 30, and you're on 190 points altogether. Have you enjoyed yourself today, Amina?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Alhamdulillah. I think you did cracking. I think that's a great score. And, let's hope that you can go back and celebrate with your family when you go back and tell them that score of yours.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic. Right. Well, let's take a look at the final scores. Now, in third place is Saima with 110 points. In second place is Sabrina with 130 points. And in first place is Amina with a staggering 190 points. Amina, you'll be moving forward into the semi-finals and taking one step closer to winning our grand prize. And equally important, being crowned as the nation's 2014 5-pillar champion. Congratulations. Viewers at home, at the beginning of the show I asked you a question. Before fasting in Ramadan was revealed, which fast was considered obligatory in the early days of Islam? The answer, of course, is the 10th of Muharram, which is the day of Ashura. Now, for those of you who got it right, well done. And for those of you who didn't, Alhamdulillah, you've just learned something new. That's it for today, but we'll be back tomorrow giving some brand new contestants the chance of winning that grand prize of Umrah tickets for two. Until then, Assalamu alaikum.